Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Talamba, Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, wherever you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about 3 negative Filipino habits and ways. In the Philippines, I love it. 3 negative Filipino habits and ways in the Philippines. Yeah! Woo, what a joy, such a joy it is to come back here again, my friend. And I want to say, those here for the first time, you click on the subscribe button and the bell notification to see fresh, do Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, today, we're capitalizing or summarizing a series of broadcasts that I've done regarding habits and traits and personalities and characteristics of the Filipino. So today we're going to, there's a ton of them out there, guys. I've just covered only a small, minute portion of them. Okay, and the Philippines have a lot of negative hang-ups. I mean, and I'm just not. Hey, understand me. I'm just not signaling out the Filipino, but I have to let you know, since I'm in the Philippines, some of the things I see. Right? There's a lot of them, guys, but I'm only going to report a few of them, because the rest of them you have to find out for yourself. No, but I'm reporting some things that you will probably run into, so you can be aware of them. Okay, that's the best way to handle us. Now, Eddie Jackson was supposed to be here today. I sent the link and I hadn't heard from you, but hopefully he'll show up and we'll get him on when he comes on. Okay, you with me? But in the meantime, the show must go on. We're finna run this thing like we normally do. You know how we do. Hey, you know how we do this thing. Let's go. You ready? Hey, the show must go on. Let's go. All right. Eddie Jackson, if you listen to me, man, come on, man. I sent you the link. If you didn't get the link, just come on the show. I'll give it to you on the show. Okay? All right. But so I want to let you know that I enjoy living in the Philippines. I love the Philippines people. Don't get it twisted, guys. Please, don't get it twisted. I love the Filipino people. They are some of the most kindest, loving, warmest people I have ever met in my life. And I have my wife's a Filipino. If I didn't like Filipinos, I was definitely not married one, right? So I love Filipino people. I love their personality, their charm, their way, how they treat you. Okay, but at the same time, you gotta understand, there's always a dual side. There's always a dual side to every person. You always got another alternate personality. And so today, I'm going to summarize this, and I'm going to bring out 3 more traits, characteristics of the Filipino that you should be aware of when you're entering in the Philippines, or you're dating a Filipino, maybe online or up close and personal, because these things will come out. How people are has a tendency to show up. And sometimes they show up at the wrong time, You never seen that personality before, and then next thing you know, it's some fangs are coming out that door. What did you say? So you gotta be aware. I thank God that I dated Lisa D 5 years, maybe 5 years. Yeah, and I saw a lot of his stuff, man. And it perplexed me a little bit, but I learned how to deal with it. And a lot of the stuff, even after 5 years, I didn't see. And a lot of the stuff I didn't see until we started actually living together. And get married. That's when I started seeing stuff. And that's how I started to learn. Hey, we got to learn each other. Like I told you before, I think I told you yesterday, the first year of our marriage, man, it was a nightmare. You come playing? It was a serious nightmare. The reason why, because Lisa D had a lot of ways I did not know about because of how she was raised. I had a lot of ways she didn't know about because different cultures, man. So we had a culture clash, culture shock, culture clash, and we had to learn how to deal with each other. And it took a while, I was like, man, what did I get into? I'm on how to do this. She was saying the same thing, Foreign man, he crazy. I ain't crazy, you crazy. You're pointing the finger at each other, but thank God we are loving, caring, and we're Christians. And, we trust in the Lord with all our hearts, and we lean not to our own understanding, but in all our ways, we acknowledge the Most High God, and He directs our path. So, Lord, smooth the way for us, And so it's still we're always changing. In any relationship, there's called what? Dynamics. What is dynamic? But what is like dynamite, man? Dynamite, what? Change it, blow up. Well, when you say about me, you say your relationship gonna blow up? No. I'm saying our relationship is always changing. We're always changing. And so when we change as people, we have to do it, adopt to the changes of your partner. Adapt to the changes you make. You know, and so when you adopt to each other, you're still together, right? So if you don't adopt, what happens? And then you explode. Okay? It goes up in flame, baby. So I'm telling you, man, secret to success of relationship: always communicate, always talk, don't walk, always speak your mind peacefully and in a loving way, and support one another in love. Okay? When you do that, if you love each other, you're gonna be together. Okay? If you don't, when you try to do that stuff, the one of them won't be receptive to it, and you know the love ain't there. Okay? And that's when you need to make some hard decisions about breaking up. That's just life, man. What you mean? You tell me to break up with my woman? Yeah. If it ain't right, if it ain't tight, right, long, strong, who gonna sit up in somebody's relationship with somebody who don't love you and you love her? Huh? Are you a fool? Nah, I ain't gonna say the word. Stop, Bobby. Stop, Bobby. I was gonna say the F word. You ain't no, you know, everybody plays the fool sometime. Yeah, you don't want to play the fool in that, man. You get messed up. Okay. All right. So let's go, man. We something up for the day. I don't know. 1 minute review, 1 minute review, 1 minute review. I'm gonna talk to you about what we talked about on our last live stream. Here's what we got. We talked about this right here. See right here? No onions, please. I don't want no onions. Please. I don't need no onions in my life. Please, lady. Now you know what I'm talking about. Onion personality. That's one of the things we looked at yesterday, and we discussed how the personality of the Filipino sometimes is, you know, like an onion. You know what you mean, Bobby? What you mean? Yeah, you know what an onion, the skin of an onion, right? Really thin, right? Thin skin women. And not only with Filipinos, but Filipinos are very, but thin skin. They're very super sensitive. They're very overly sensitive. You can say something to them and they crumble. They'll crush their spirit. And when you crush their spirit, they get hurt inside. And when they get hurt inside, they want to hurt you on the outside. Nah, but you know, people want to retaliate when they feel that you've offended them. And it's okay, man. But you know, you gotta understand, when you relate to a Filipino, you have to take all of these things into consideration, because they are very super sensitive people. Okay. And the women are even more sensitive because they have these time of the month stuff. You know that time of the month stuff come around. You better be walking tight rope. You better walk a tight rope around that time of the month, because you're gonna be in trouble. You say the wrong thing, okay? But no, all jokes aside, Filipinos, and Filipinas are very, very thin-skinned. When I say thin-skinned, super sensitive. They have a tendency sometimes to do what? Overreact to the least smallest little thing. And one of the things is that we as Westerners and there as Easterners have a different culture. So sometimes they do what? They interpret our actions and the things we say other than indeed our intent and what we meant to say. Okay. So because of the culture, how we were raised, you know. So you have to be sensitive to that. And if you have a problem being sensitive to somebody, do not get involved with a Filipino. I'm just being honest with you. Do not get involved with somebody that's super sensitive and you are not a sensitive individual, because you asking for straight up trouble. I didn't say trouble, trouble. So straight up bull. That's what you asking for. Okay. And so I'm telling you straight up, if you guys just getting involved with the Philippines, don't fool with them. If you the kind of guys, I'm not no sensitive man. I ain't one of them kind of guys. You don't need that in your life, okay? Because that's what they are. And you can't change them and you can't rearrange. Don't go changing, rearranging. Don't change the color of your hair. Now, God, thank you very much. Let's go. But that's what we talked about yesterday, and here's some of the focus points we did. We talked about other names for onion skin. Why is this? Why is onion skin? How to deal with it. I gave you some very, very solid information on how to deal with it. And yesterday also, guys, I forgot to mention this, but we had a very outstanding session with veterans with Markel's TV podcast. You guys, it was some very, very insightful information that Markel gave us regarding veterans, and I talked about how you should prepare for life insurance. They're going to be coming out with life insurance for veterans that's going to be very, very low cost. Those of you that don't have life insurance, check it out. And it's going to be helpful to you. They talked about getting a vaccine. Those of you in the Philippines, you can go to Manila to get your vaccine at the VA center there. If you're veterans, we talked about the life will, having will that while you're alive, showing what you want done when you pass away. And then we talked about if you should pass away, you want your family to get your body and all that kind of, and then the VA only give you 200. It was very, very good information. Because a lot of you got in mind, you veterans out there, you know what, I'm a veteran. If I pass away, they're going to take care of all my funeral costs. I ain't got to worry about nothing. Come on, man. The VA ain't going to give you number $200. Okay? So straighten yourself up and get you a plan. Okay? I told you yesterday when we were talking, if you fail the plan, then you're planning to fail. Don't be a failure in your life, and don't be a failure in your death. When you fail in your death, you leave a whole bunch of bills on your people. Don't do that, man. Plan. All right, let's go. No hocus pocus. No thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. Let's go, man. I ain't playing well. I'm gonna ride the train today. We're gonna ride it right, tie long strap. Let's go. See that Ray right there? She said, "What? Don't judge me." Who you are to judge me? You can't judge me. I ain't judging you, lady. I ain't judging you. Because I'm not telling you whether you're right or wrong, or strong or tall. I'm telling you just how we see it. This is how behavior, we're looking at the behavior. We're not judging the behavior, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. We're just judging seeing the fact that these are the behaviors, these are the characteristics that have been exhibited, have been shown by some Filipinos and some Filipinos. Now, keep in mind, all Filipinos don't have these traits, but there's, for the most part, if you check around, you Google and check, a lot of these traits are exhibited by Filipinos. So you need to know something. So I've given you some of the ones yesterday. We talked about yesterday we talked about the onion, and the day before that we talked about what was the other one we talked about this day? We talked about the onion skin, and then we talked about the when people want to pull you down. You remember that? How people want to pull you down. They don't want to see you move up. Crab mentality. Yeah, we talked about onion skin. We talked about crab mentality. Today we're going to take a look at another one. Okay, 3 of them. Actually, we're going to be real quick about this because I don't want to delay. I'm not a person that harbors on negativity. That's not my thing. But
gentleman is asking if you send the link.
Yeah, I sent the link. I sent it to the address you gave me. You didn't. Okay, you want to send it again, isn't he? Where's he at?
He's in commenting.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Xanderman, Lisa Xanderman is asking about the link. Give him the link,
I don't know.
Okay, hold on, Xander. Y'all give me a minute. I got to get this link to Xander.
I will go to your email.
Okay, she's gonna go on my email. She's gonna get you the link, Xan. I'm gonna run this real quick, y'all.
I'm going to send it.
Xan at xanderman.com. Or you can just, if he's online, you can just give it to him there. Are you online on trade? You on StreamYard?
No.
Oh.
I'm watching it. I will give it. I will post it over
here.
In
Post it. Yeah, it's posted in the comments. Zan, she's gonna post this link in the comments for you. I sent the link at your email address you gave, Zan at xanderman.com. I'm not sure what happened, but she's going to post the link for you in the comments section so that you can get the link and get on. I'm gonna run this real quick, Zan, and when I'm done, we'll get you on. Okay, get your thing. Okay, let's go. All right. So we're gonna look at this. I'm not judging anybody because I don't want nobody to judge me. You're not qualified. The only person qualified to judge me is the Most High God. So get out my face. That's what I tell you. Hey, I don't go around judging people because that's not a good thing to do. When you become judgmental, then you're getting the I'm better than thou mentality. I'm more superior than thou, and that's not good. Okay, so I'm not judging, but we're showing how some people in the Philippines behave, the attitudes, the characteristics, the traits, and so forth. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead. Number one. Focus today. We're gonna run this real quick. We're gonna get Zan on. Focus. Number one. We're gonna talk about the Ninga Cogon. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna talk about the gossiping. Yeah, you like to gossip? Shut your mouth. Then we're gonna talk about blaming others. Yeah, people like to blame. Don't blame. Who you blaming me? Did I do that? Don't blame me. He did that. I didn't do that. Blame shifting, man. And then habits are hard to break. And many people who have them, not even aware they have them. We encounter them everywhere, in every place we go. People have negative habits. And so this is not only limited to the Filipinos. This is limited to any person. There's always somebody got some negative habits, man. Even you got one. I got some too. I don't want to admit it sometimes. No one we hate to admit it. But sometimes we can have some bad habits and get on people's nerves. I know I got some. One of my bad habits, I'm going to tell you one of my bad habits. I'm loud. I'm loud and I'm proud, baby. I'm loud. Huh? You got the link? Okay. All right, Zan, got the link. All right, Zan, let me finish this up, Zan, and I'm going to bring you on, okay? I'm going to be real quick on it. Okay. I'm loud and I'm proud, man, you know, and I know it. And that gets on some people's nerves, especially Filipinos. But some Filipinos don't like it, you know. They don't like loud people. They'll walk away from you, man. But you know what? I don't let it bother me. I keep doing what I'm going to do, and I get my point across, and then I back off after that. Because I'm not going to change me for somebody just because they don't like me, right? Right? You going to change your habit because somebody don't like you? No. What I do is for the benefit of BobbieD and the word, and in the benefit for somebody don't like me, right? Be you, do you, and let them do them, be them and do them. Let go. Number one is what? What's number one? Come on, man. We getting here to have some fun. Focus, baby. No hocus pocus, just focus. Number one, Ninga Cogon, that burning Cogon grass. That is Spanish. Ninga Cogon means burning grass. Cogon is a special type of grass that burns very, very quickly and it goes out fast. Okay, that's what people in Filipinos have. They're excited about starting new stuff. They want to be, and then real quick, they got the fire and they burn. They want to go. They want to get it. And the next thing you know, 2 hours later, they're sleeping on the side of the road because they don't got time. And they don't want to complete it project. You know? They lose excitement, they lose interest, and the fire goes out. Okay? Yeah, that's what happens a lot. Yeah, not only with the people, but in projects here. When you do cities, do projects and stuff, they're so excited about getting this started. They're so excited about getting this started, and they start and they never finish it because they have lost their interest. They have lost the fire. They have lost their enthusiasm, the excitement they had when they began. Okay? Your fire burns out quickly due to lack of focus and lack of interest. So they lose focus very, very quickly in the Philippines. Many people lose focus quickly. And because of that, they don't complete things. So that is what lack of completing things, losing focus, and the fire goes out. Interest is quickly lost in the Philippines. Number two is what? What's number two? The bad habit. Number two is what? Number two is what? Gossiping, man. Get out of my face. I said that. He said that. No, you said that. Yeah, gossiping. Now, some of us have. This is one of the worst habits in the world, and it's not exclusive to the Filipinos. Nah, you know, I got some gossipers in my family, and sometimes BobbieD be like, it just happens. But you gotta. I try my best to limit it because I know that's one of my bad traits. Sometimes especially when I'm somebody that made some crazy stuff, and I'll be like, "What you said, man?" And then I say, "Did you see this guy?" He said, "Oh, let it go." You know, and so we all have that habit, not just limited to the Philippines. But gossiping is very, very detrimental. Can be very, very detrimental to anyone's life, lifestyle, life being, well-being, all of that, because it can hurt, man. It can hurt, and the reason why gossiping is not good. Because whenever you say A, B, C, and D, somebody else hears you. They'll say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and D. It changes down the line, right? What the gossip started out never is what ends up with. It's always twisted, and people always twist what you say, and that makes it for a dangerous ending in somebody. Like gossip, Filipinos are fond of talking about others' business. You know, I don't know about you, man. I don't like nobody in my business. Stay out of my Kool-Aid. You don't know the flavor I got. You're trying to get in my business. Don't get in my business, man. You can talk about me, all that, but don't get in my business, man. And don't tell my business that I don't like. That's why when I first came in, I had a problem, man. Every time I turn around, Filipino want to know what you do, how much money you got, where you. I said, look here, man. What's wrong with you? Get out of my business. And they don't like that. Because that's what they do. They're very gossipy people and they're very nosy. Once they find out information about you, everybody in their circle will know that piece of information. And it may be good information or it may be bad information. They pass it on. And a lot of times when they pass it on, it's not the information you actually said. They add something or they take something away. So that's what gossiping will do. And it's not good for people. It's not good overall. Gossiping passed around from person to person. Things get twisted. That's what happens, man. You know, we live in a small neighborhood here. And everybody knows what everybody's doing. And you know why? Because people talk. And that's Filipinos, you know, in the USA, gossiping is a bad thing. You want to find somebody gossiping, right? But here, it's a good thing. You know what I said? It's a good thing. People expect you to gossip, and they like to gossip. That's a good trait for them. But in other people's view, that's not right. I don't want you telling my business. I mean, the other day, Lisa D told somebody some very personal business to a friend of hers, right? And the next thing you know, this friend turned right around and told the personal business that Lisa D told her to another friend that she didn't like. And I was like, what? She did what? I said, are you serious? You told her in confidence and she went right at it. And then she told Lisa D that she told the lady. Lisa D told her not to tell. You see, they cannot help it. That is a trait. That is a characteristic. That is part of the personality, part of the DNA of the Philippines. They always gossip. When you move to the Philippines, man, don't worry. Because your business everybody gonna know everything you been, everywhere you've been, everything you've done. They're gonna have money you make, your profession, your everything. Because they're gonna find a way to find out. They love knowing, they're nosy people, and they always, when they find out some information about you, the world will know. Huh? You can't keep nothing secret in the Philippines. There are no secrets in the Philippines. You get that, buddy? So if you got this guy that you don't want you talking about me, you don't say nothing about my business. You're gonna have some trouble out here. You're gonna have some trouble because your lady gonna tell everything, and she be telling them personal stuff, the personal stuff, y'all in the bed, everything. Ain't nothing secret in the Philippines. Baby, I'm telling you to play with you. But at least you got some understanding. At least he don't be telling my business out there. She used to. I said, look here, what go on in this house, stay on in this house. Just like in Las Vegas, we'll go on to Las Vegas, stay in Vegas. I said, and then we gotta understand it. She don't do it as much. She's bad. She's bad on purpose. She real good about it. Let's go. Last one. We out, man. We gonna get to saying.
My dear,
Huh?
I think Zanderman is thinking that you will invite him tomorrow. You didn't tell the Philippine time.
Oh, really? Okay, no problem. No problem. We'll do it tomorrow. No big deal.
But I told him.
No big deal. No big deal. We'll do it tomorrow. Whatever's fine with them. Number 3, blaming others. Okay, blaming others. This is called blame shifting, man. Blame shifting. Okay, when you blame other people for your problem, man, you can't take responsibility. You don't take ownership of your problems. Did I do that? Did she do that? I didn't do that. No, he did that. That's infantile, man. That's childish. That's immaturity. That's lack of responsibility. And it's terrible. One of the things, I have a pet peeve with somebody always blame shifting. They cannot take responsibility for their own actions. Don't come to me with that. I didn't do that. And all the evidence points to you. And you're going to sit up and talk, but you didn't do that. He did it. No. Don't play with me like that. Don't mess with my intelligence like that, man. You gonna tell me you didn't do it? All the evidence pointing that you got the blood on your hand. You said you didn't do it. Come on, man. Don't play with me like that. What if you messed up, fess up? My mama told me that a long time ago. She said, Bobby, don't lie to me, son. If you mess up, let me know. Don't fess up. Don't play with me. And I learned my lesson. I started being honest with her. But when you get somebody to train you right, tight, long, strong, lessons like that stick with you, okay? But in the purpose, in the point of the Filipinos, they have to blame others because if they face the truth, sometimes what happens? They have a tendency to be hurt. People sometimes are hurt by the truth, and Filipinos are no exception. And whenever you face the truth, sometimes it hurts, man. And when Filipinos are hurt internally, they have a tendency to do what? Lose what? Face. It hurts their pride. It hurts their ego. It hurts their personality, how they feel about themselves. Their concept about themselves is damaged. And when the Filipinos lose face, oh my God, you're in trouble, buddy. If they lose face, you carry something out the way to make them feel bad about themselves, about their self-concept, about their self-esteem, you're in trouble, buddy, because they're going to retaliate. Okay, so that's why Filipinos blame shit. They don't want to deal with the truth, the reality that they may have messed up. They don't want to be attached to the fact that they could have made a mistake. Okay, and they're not nobody's perfect, but they don't like to be caught in the truth of them messing up. It hurts, yeah. And Filipinos have a problem with dealing with emotional trauma, things that hurt them, things that hurt them emotionally. They have issues with that. Okay, so if you're having a problem with your relationship right now, and your lady keep blaming you or keep blaming everybody else but her, and you can't deal with it, you need to move on, buddy. Because most Filipinos will have that. Until you come to a solid understanding and you know each other and you can break it down to her, what happened, you caused it, and they can see it, it's you're gonna have problems. Okay? It took me and Lisa D a long time. Lisa D had some emotional issues, and so did I. But we worked our issues out, you know, and it takes a long time. You have to talk. We had a lot of deep one-on-one conversations. And as we engaged with ourselves and talked to ourselves, I saw some things in her that she needed to come to grips with. And vice versa, she saw the same thing in me. And we helped each other grow together through our emotional trauma and pain in our lives. Now I'm able to face truth better, and so is she. You know? So these are some of the things I wanted to bring to you guys. Some of the traits, habits, and ways of Filipinos that you will find as you date them, as you marry them, as you are involved, as you live with them. You will find these things. Number one, we talked about what the first emotional trait or trait we talked about? Crab. Remember that crab mentality, man? You know, I'll summarize this real quick. Crab mentality is what? The person that always wants to pull you down. You remember I told you crab in the bucket story? Crabs in the bucket, one pulls up, crawls to the top, the other on the bottom, see him, they pull him back down. He crawls back up again to the top, the others pull him back down, and this time the others do what? They pull his claws out the socket so he can't get back up. Nobody gets out of here alive. We all die. That's the crab mentality, and that's the same thing Filipinos have. If I'm on the bottom and you go on to the top, I'm gonna do everything I can to pull you back down here with me. It's insane, man. In my mind, that's insane. I'm a person that, hey, man, you move it up, good for you. Good for you. I applaud that. Because where you move up, I'm gonna try to do the same thing. You're gonna be my example. You're gonna be my role model. But they don't have it they don't see it like that. Yeah. So, and talk about crab mentality. And then what we talked about yesterday? We talked about what? Onion. Onion. No onions, please. We know onions. I don't want the onions a lot. You know, onion, thin skin. You know, anything you say, nigga, they want to cry or they want to strike out at you. You have to be careful when you talk to people like that. Emotions are the main thing that drive Filipinos. Emotions. You know, they could be the most logical person in the world, but you let something come on them, and the first thing they're gonna do is internally break down, emotionally break down. And so emotions are very, very key in your relationship with a Filipino or a Filipino. And then today we talked about three other things. We talked about what? Number one, we talked about other names. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. Number one, we talked about this right here. We talked about the Ninga Cogon. You know, how people start stuff with big interest, start stuff, and they don't want to stop. And then next, you know, they not slip, they not lost their interest, lost their desire, and leave the project. That's what happens to a lot of Filipinos. They very, very excited about getting into stuff, and then they started and realize, I'm tired, man. They sit on the sideline and quit. We talk about gossiping, man. One of the worst things you can do in any type of situation, relationship, is talk about your personal business, somebody else's personal business, because it's damaging to their psyche, could be damaging to their finance. You know, a lot of things the gossiping hurts, you know, a lot of areas. And then we talk about blame shifting or blaming others, you know. A lot of people don't want to take responsibility for their own actions, and they find a way to blame it. They play the blame game. You know what the blame game? Did I do that? I didn't do that. He do that. He did that. She did. You know, point the finger. To take the focus off of them, they point the finger. But guess what? See that thumb right there? It's always pointing right back at you. Uncle, you with me, JP? Let's go. That's it, man. You know, I wanted to bring some things about you. There's a ton of more other personality traits and behaviors that are out there. This is the negative side. I usually highlight the positive side. So I want to tell you, the positive side always outweighs the negative side when you're dealing with Filipino. Okay? Because if it was, I wouldn't be here with the lady right now. I'll be like, you got too many negativities. But the positive, loving, caring, sharing ways of the Filipino always outweighs the negativity. And when you learn how to deal with the negativity, man, it's gonna be a blessing. You're gonna have a blessed relationship. In the Filipino, you have to teach them how to deal with a lot of their ways, because they don't know how to deal with it. They're in a society that doesn't show them or teach them how to handle emotions. But they let them know to show the emotions, but they don't know how to do what? control or harness their emotions. And that's where you come in as the mate. That's where you come in as the partner. You have to take the time, make the time, shake the time, break the time, talk to your lady and get her to understand, hey, let me show you something. This is what you're doing. Can you see that? Yeah. And it takes time. They're not going to get it the first time, maybe 5, 6, 7, yeah, but they'll get it eventually and they'll change. You can't change them. They have to change themselves. Are you with me, JB? Let's go. All right, y'all. Is Eddie going to do it today? We're going to do it tomorrow. Which one?
Yeah, I don't know. Because you have to tell us.
Okay, Eddie, we're going to do you tomorrow. I'm not sure.
But I told him to join it today now.
No, that's okay. We'll do it, Eddie. I'm not sure. I don't want to get you when you're not prepared, Eddie. So let's do it tomorrow, Eddie. Same time, same place. 9:30. I'm gonna send you another link, Eddie. I send the link to the Zan the Man. If you got a different place for me to send it, Eddie, let me know. But I sent the link to Zan the Man at zantheman.com. So I'm sorry we had a mix up today, y'all. Eddie, we're gonna be back with you tomorrow. We'll give you another chance, Eddie. Got one more chance. Oh, you got one more chance, Eddie. And then I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna lower the boom now. I'm just playing, y'all. Hey, Eddie's my guy, man. That's my brother from another mother. And we're gonna give him a chance tomorrow. Eddie, when we see.
Okay, so he said it's Friday here.
Okay.
We get set up.
Okay, we got mixed up, man. It's Saturday morning here.
You didn't tell the Saturday in
my bad, Eddie. I'm sorry, man. I should have told you the Filipino time, which would anyway. That's tomorrow, same time, same place. Okay, Eddie? Be ready, man. Be ready. Don't be like Freddie. Be ready. Okay? Don't be like Freddie Krueger. Don't blame on nobody. Don't try to blame me for your problem, Eddie, because I ain't gonna. See, Eddie trying to put the blame. He trying to blame you.
He said when you said Saturday.
Let's go, Eddie. Don't blame it. Put the blame on me, Eddie. You the one did not make. Now let's play, y'all. You know, Eddie, my guy. We be. Hey, that's why I always have a. That's why I always, when I invite somebody, I always have something to back it up. Because you know, sometimes things happen like this, and you get mixed up. It's nobody's fault. We expect Eddie tomorrow. Now it's plain and simple. It's out there. We expect Eddie tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. on the Filipino side. Tomorrow, our Filipino side will be Sunday. On your Filipino side, it'll be Monday and Saturday night. Okay, is that right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Saturday night over there, Sunday morning here.
Right, tomorrow. Okay. So Eddie, I'm gonna send you another link to the Zandy Man. And if you got a Facebook profile, it's probably easy for me to send it on Facebook. Send me a go to BobbieD, go to BobbieD and send me a friend request. I can send you the link quicker and faster that way. That's how I normally do with Markel. Tend to do Facebook. All right, man. So I said a whole lot in a short period of time. But you know how I'm a professional, and that's how I do. What I get, hey, I'm like this, man. I'm a communicator. I'm an educator. I'm a teacher. I'm a trainer. I'm a preacher. I'm a speaker. I'm a dancer. I'm a lover. I'm a singer. Yeah, I can dance, baby. Hey, I'm everything I need to be to get my message over to you, and that's what you have to be. You have to be flexible, okay, fluid. You got to be able to, they call it the flow. You got to be able to flow, roll with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Go with the flow, roll with the, and that's what I do. Whatever it takes for me to meet you, to greet you, to teach you, to reach you, that's what I do. If I got to tap dance, I tap dance. If I got to sing, I sing. If I got to clap my hand, I clap. Whatever it takes, baby. That's what I do. Okay. Hey, let's go. People get ready. Well, the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board, or you need love. Who said it again? Said sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready, man? We've been riding this train, man. Y'all ready to ride this love train with me and Lisa D? Hey, we don't play, man. Me and Lisa D, we straight up people, man. We some good people. Hear me? If I might say so myself, we are good people and we attract good people. So I know you the same way. You like to live in a life, right, tight, long, and strong way. Me and Lisa D love to live in a right, tight, long, strong. We love peace. We love harmony. We love joy. We love happiness. We love togetherness. We love helping people. And you are the same way. You have the similar personality that me and Lisa D has. You know why I know? Because life attracts like. I keep telling you that, man. Like attracts like. Something about me you like, right? Somebody Lee D you like. Somebody us as a couple you like. Like attract. You see something in us that resonates inside of you, that brings you a smile, that brings you some peace of mind, that brings you a cohesiveness about you. And so you come back and it's all right with us. We love to see you here. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you. And I can never tell you how much we love you. Okay? Thank you so much. All right. We're finna ride this train today. You're gonna find out who rubbing up, tucking up, buffalo, the beautiful train in the he's a Ali's I got the who that they said he gonna be just it. People give did I say when I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Y'all ready to get on board this train today? We need some L to the O to the B. Hey, y'all want some love in the place? You don't have to have no love to get on the train, but you need a little bit. When you get off the train, you're going to have some love in your heart because that's what we do. We reach out, we teach out, we preach out, we speak out. And we teach you and we reach you about love. L to the O to the V-E-E. That's why we call it the love train. You riding the love train. You're not riding the hate train. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to a very special young lady.
I'm good.
I want to move over. I want to move over. I'm good. She don't like to be okay. You have to get in the picture. Let me introduce you to a very special young lady. She's been a great part of my life for several years now, and I appreciate her. Sometimes she makes me so happy. She makes me so happy. And we enjoy each other tremendously. Sometimes we get a little irked at each other, but that's life, man. You know, you get irked and you get unirked. You move on. And so this is my wife, ladies and gentlemen. Her name is Lisa
Tuba Queen
Dix. And let me do my formal introduction. Dun, 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 Okay, Zan is here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna add Zan in on it. Zan, the man, what's up,
everybody?
How you doing, my brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. You made it. Yeah. You finally made it. I'm glad to see you, man.
You know what? There was a
okay.
It's 7 p.m. here in Vegas, but it's a different time there in the Philippines. I'm thinking Saturday here, not Saturday there.
Right. I'm sorry, man. My bad on that. I should have made it plain Filipino time. I didn't do that. So that's why you got it mixed up.
Your time is right.
Okay. So, Zan, we're glad to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
You want to do your presentation now? You can. Zan, ladies and gentlemen, this is Zan the Man. Y'all know him from being on the show. He's been a long-time subscriber, riding the train with us. Welcome to the Love Train. Zan, you have anything you want to say to us? You're going to say it now. We're going to listen to Zan. And if y'all want to hear Zan, to stay where you are, Zan going to grace you with some information. Go ahead, Zan.
So I'm going to try to go through this presentation as quick as I can because it's kind of long. But I made it just for you guys. But afterwards, I would love for Q&A. Because I'm an interactive coach. I like to engage and the whole 9 yards. So I'm gonna go through it real quick. The ABCs of confidence, and then. So can I just share my screen?
Yeah, let me give it off the screen. Uncle Zan, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give you Zan the Man. He's gonna teach us a little bit, and then we'll come back and get some Q&A when he's done. Okay, go ahead, Zan.
That'd be great. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, can you guys see that? Yes? Can you guys see that?
No, not yet.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Where's let me see. Oh, here we go. Share screen. Got it. All right, share screen. Boom. All right, let's see what we got here. That should do it. Okay. Let me see. What is Google doing now? Google is asking me to allow apps. Okay. I don't need to do that. All right, let's do this again. Let me see. Share screen. Share screen. Boom. All right. All right, can you guys see my screen now? It should say the ABCs of confidence.
No, we don't see it, but are you using StreamYard?
I'm on your screen. Yeah, but it's got choose what to share. Okay, enter screen, Windows, Chrome tab. StreamYard wants to share the content of your screen. Okay, yeah. So I clicked on that, share. I'm so used to Zoom. Okay, so it should. Okay, so can you see where it says ABCs of confidence? Does that show up?
No, we don't see it yet. You have to click on share screen. When you click on share screen, you should get a video file share option or share screen option.
Yep, share screen.
Share screen option. Click on share screen option. You should get another window come up.
Entire screen window and Chrome tab.
Right. You choose which one you want, and then it should show up.
So I have it. Yeah, I have it on entire screen. Share. Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen. Doggone it. Follow these steps. All right.
Okay. You need to capture.
Mac Catalina screen capture. Okay. Chrome, ensure your browser is checked. Screen recording.
Are you going to share this entire screen, the window, or just the Chrome tab?
I'm trying to do the entire screen because it's a keynote.
Okay. Then you will click on the entire screen and then click share.
Yeah, I did. Let me see.
Also click on share audio.
Yeah, I did that too. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what it's asking me to do. Privacy about. Let me go to preference. See, because it should let me. Okay, that's not.
Hello? Okay. Looks like we just lost Zan, y'all. So we'll try to see if he comes back, but in the meantime, we're gonna continue with the train. If he gets back with us, we'll let him do what he's gonna do. And if not, we'll just get him tomorrow. That might be the best thing so he can get it set up a little bit better. All right, but yeah, this is Tuba Queen. She's here with us, and we always have a good time when the queen is on the throne in the house with BobbieD. Let's go. We're gonna find out who rubbing up, tough it up. Did I do everything?
Yeah, you did.
Rubbing up, tough it up, BobbieD first friend in that. He's out. We gotta find out what it is. Let's go.
Monroe!
Monroe!
What's
Monroe!
number one.
Monroe said, I'm tired of coming on a caboose, BobbieD. I want to be a first sometime. I want to be first time in my life, BobbieD. I want to be first on the train. And he did it, man. Monroe's the first man. He said, hello, BobbieD. What's up? Eddie Jackson. Okay, Eddie, you got the.
I know. I don't.
Okay, let's do this, Eddie. Let's get you straightened up for tomorrow, all right?
Okay.
That way you have time to practice it out, because it takes a while to learn those commands. Practice it out, and then you know how to get the share the screen better.
Okay, because I know I'm on Safari, but I switched over to Chrome.
Right, you have to be on Chrome or it will not work.
Yeah, so I'm on share screen, but yeah, it just won't let me. I got everything you said, entire screen. I clicked on that, and then I clicked on the box of entire screen. You click on a share button, but then it's a pop-up that says Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen. Follow these steps.
I've never seen that before. I don't know what that means.
So let me see.
We lost him again. All right, this is what we're gonna do, y'all. We're not gonna do Eddie today. It's too many. He's having too many technical problems. We'll try again with Eddie tomorrow. Okay. So hopefully by tomorrow, Eddie will have it together a little bit more fluent and more continuous. And then we'll try him again tomorrow. Eddie, we're gonna have you out. We're not gonna.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this tomorrow, same time. I'm gonna play with this all tomorrow morning. I'm gonna get this figured out because it shouldn't be doing this. I mean, I get this far, but it should let me share my screen.
It should let you share the screen. I'm not sure what's happening there, but
Okay.
we'll get to you tomorrow, same time. We'll hear you.
Continue with the show, guys. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy it, and I'm gonna get this figured out. So tomorrow we will have this going.
Sounds good. Okay, take care, brother.
Thank you, guys. Lisa D, thank you so much. All right, Bobbie.
All right. Okay. All right. So let's go find out who's rubbing up. Who is number one? Monroe, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. Monroe is number one in the house today. So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see ya. He said, "Hello, BobbieD from Greensboro." Hey, that's my Greensboro, North Carolina, man. I lived in North Carolina. I was born in South Carolina, but I lived in North Carolina for 3 years. I was on a job. I got transferred from from Georgia to North Carolina, and I lived in Charlotte. I got my first promotion with Bell South. It's called AT&T now. And they transferred me when I got promoted to Charlotte, North Carolina. I stayed there. We lived there 3 years. Beautiful time. I love Carolina. Carolina on my mind. But Carolina's a nice place. I get to tell you, man, there's a lot of rednecks out there. I'm just telling you. There's a lot of rednecks out there, but you have to know how to deal with people. I never got in trouble with them. They stayed out of my way. I stayed out of their way. But it's a beautiful city. I have great memories of North Carolina, Monroe, and I know you do too. That's where you live. But yeah, Monroe, it's so good to see you, man. You made it in your mind that you want to be right, tight, long, strong today, and you got up, man, and you did. Hey, I'm gonna be number one today. Ain't nobody gonna take this privilege away from me, and you got it, man. So good to see. Hey, y'all, give me prop, man. Number one. Yeah, congrats, Monroe. Let's see you again. Hit the top, okay, man. Hit the top and don't drop. Let's go. Monroe, he said, "I'm glad to join the love tribe." Yeah, man. Hey.
I am number one.
Number one, man. He said, "I'm glad. Hey, we glad to have you on the train, man. Everybody that ride this train, when you leave this train, you feel a new kind of way. You feel some kind of way better. And that's what we do, man. We motivate. We educate. We inform. We inspire. And we give you a little bit of fire. That's what we do. We are inspirational people, and we love people that want to challenge and be better in their life. It looks like you fit the mold, Monroe. Let's go. I'll tell you about who we got.
Yes,
There's a man in the house. The man in the house. He said, "Hey, G boy."
number two.
He said, "Come on, D." He said, "G Boro in the house."
Greensboro.
We got another G Boro in the house.
Greensboro.
Okay. Well, it's good, man. We got 2 Greensboro, but you know what? SML. DD, what you got to tell them?
Number 2. Check 1, 2.
You hit the number 2 spot, man. We always give the.
I didn't break anything.
She's still trying to get you to pay for my hard drive that she broke. But yeah, hey, man, SML, I'm so good to see, man. You know what, man? We always get a number 2 spot to business, man, because you just had just a little bit. You could have been up. Let's put timestamp this.
Same. I know, in 1 minute.
Okay, it's SML. 1 minute, man. 1 minute separated you from being at the top. Now you're in the number 2 spot. 1 minute, man. Come on, man. You can do a little bit better. I was planning to see you on the number 1 spot on the next show. Can you do that, man? Let's go, right? She said, "Drink some too, but round train about at least one night, yeah." Rayman coming. Rayman. Hey, man, Rayman doing his thing, man. He make it rain. He said, "I'm gonna make it rain up in here, up in here. We need some rain up in this train today." I ain't playing. Hey, little one, Terry Fleming. He said, two, right back at you, brother. From another month. We gotta do a damn Terry Fleming.
Did you know that I read his post in Facebook that in Miami that there's a building drop.
Yeah, a building drop recently.
He lived at the back of it.
Really? Wow. Y'all heard about the condo in Miami that collapsed, right? So Terry Fleming lived right in the back of that condo?
Yeah.
Wow, Terry, you are a blessed young man. You are a blessed young man. That condo, man, y'all need to pray for the people that was in that area because it took out a lot of lives, man. And they haven't found most of the people yet. Only if I think about what 1 person, 2, 3 people got alive, and the rest of them, a lot of them they can't find. So Terry Fleming, you are one blessed man. You need to get on, drop to your knees and do the thank you, Jesus, and do the James Brown dance to the Lord. Everything. You know how them people get a dance, do that juke dance. You need to do one of those, boy. I'm telling you, because you could have been. It could have been. You could have been on that building. Could have been on you. Yeah. So thank you, Lord. Let's pray right now. Thank you, Lord, for all you've done for these people on this train. You're keeping us every day, Lord. Thank you for your peace and your power and your presence in our life. Thank you for saving us from calamity, Lord. We give you glory. Thank you for saving Terry Fleming this morning. Rain Man coming, and we give you glory for the Rain Man. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen. Amen. Now you got to give him thanks. Let's go give him a dance. Ride train, BobbieD, Lizzie. Who we got, Lizzie?
The hardest working man in the business. Feel good.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what you trying to do?
Thank you so much, Terry Fleming.
So much.
Right, train, BobbieD, Lizzie. One nation under who? More blessings.
Much
love.
Donation for the
nation. Thank you for the donation.
Forget about that.
He's a defense me up tomorrow. Let's go. Right, train, BobbieD, Lizzie. One nation. Who we got? SML. He said, "What's up, love train? Hey, man, we doing good, SML. So good to see you, man. We always good to see people that we don't see all the time, man. I'm glad you're on the train this morning, man. And don't be no stranger. And so we have to send a long ranger out for you, okay? Because you're a stranger. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ain't worth it. Let's go." Right, everybody. Who we got?
Terry Fleming.
He said, man, SML beat me out for number 2. That's a good thing.
Yeah, they have the same time.
That's a good thing. But SML has some milliseconds above him, so he got that number 2 spot. Hey, that's a good thing, Terry. Let's go, right, everybody. Who we got?
Loving freedom.
Loving
What's
up?
I
love
Long
me.
time no see. Loving freedom.
I love me some freedom, man. I really do. I love to be free. I love to be happy. I love to be free. I love to be me, and that rhyme. That's what I do, man. It's about being who you are. For a long time in my life, man, I conformed to society's rule, and I conformed to what they wanted me to be, how they wanted me to act, how they wanted me to talk, how they wanted me to walk. Yeah, I was in corporate America, and I was puppet on a string. I did everything I could in order to get up in the life and make them montage. But now, I don't answer nobody call except the Most High God. That's it. I call my shot, and that's being free. Let's go. He said, "What's up, man?" He said, "Bobby, what's up?"
He said, "Salute."
Salute to you, man. So good to see my guy. Hey, always good to see my people in the house, man. It makes me feel good to see people coming back and back and back and back again. It lets me know that we're doing something right. We might not be doing everything right, but you're doing something right, Lizzie?
Yeah.
We're doing something right. Let's go right. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, congrats, Sir Smith, number 1.
He made it, man. Monroe wasn't playing. He said, "Man, they may call me Monroe, but I'm gonna be number 1 today." Let's go, Roger. Who we got?
Loving freedom.
What's up, brother?
Spirit, brother.
Hey, that's it, man. It's about being positive, sending those positive vibes towards you guys, and then you send it right back to us. We call it reaching out, teaching out. That's what we do. We reach out, we teach out, we speak out, we meet out. Whatever, because you want to give me one. Whatever it takes to reach you, man, we do. And we do it with positivity, love, inspiration, and everything that you need to move on in your life. We don't want to hold you back, but about you cry. Now, like, you don't want to hear that from us. You turn on to us to get some hi, how are you doing? Positivity in your life, and that's what we bring it to you, man. Let's go, Rod Trey, who we got?
SML. Terry Fleming gets to be what's that?
Got to be more careful.
More careful.
Yeah, man, you got to be more careful, Terry. You almost get the number 2 spot. You need to thank who that took number 2 for him today. SML. You need to thank SML. Say, SML, thank you. You took the hit for me. Thank you. Let's go, Rod Trey, everybody. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, SML.
Number 2 just won't right. Right here, everybody needs One Nation.
Monroe, you are welcome, Terry Fleming. Finally, yes, as I did what BobbieD said to do was to keep trying until you succeed successfully.
That's it, man.
Amen.
That's it. A winner never what? Quits. Okay? If you never quit,
never lose.
no, a winner never quits. That's why he wins. You know, if a winner quits, he'll never win. If you quit right now, whatever endeavor you're in, if you quit, you guarantee yourself failure in life. But if you never quit, you guarantee that some point during your life, you're going to win. And that's what he did. He said, I'm going to keep trying. Keep trying. Just like Bobby said, keep trying. Don't quit. Don't quit. I'm going to get. And he got it, man. And, you know, that's a lesson in life to be learned and carry over every aspect, every area of your life. On your job. You want to be the number one honcho on your job? Keep trying. Get your numbers up. Get your productivity up. Do whatever the boss man said. Get up and do. If you need to do some overtime, do overtime. Whatever it takes, man. You want to be number one. Get it. Keep doing it. Don't get mad with the boss man. Don't get mad with your coworker. Say, look, I'm here, boss. I'm trying to get up, boss. Let them know, and you make it sometime, man. Let's go. Round chain, Bobby. Who we got?
Gentlemen.
Gentlemen, what's up, man? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you again. We had a little technical difficulty, y'all, but Zan gonna get it straight tomorrow. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna bring his message, man. We're gonna look at the message, man, and we're gonna see what we got to say here. You know, hey, we're about positivity, and Zan the man is about confidence. And you have to have confidence if you want to be positive, okay? They go hand in hand. And so he is in the right place, baby, to teach us and tell us some things about confidence and how we can apply confidence to our lives to obtain any and every goal we want in our life, okay? Basic BobbieD, did you send me the link for tomorrow? No, I can't send it to you until like 5 or 10 minutes before we start. I can't send it. We have to create the
My dear, this message is he's thinking that he will invite him tomorrow. No.
Okay. Okay, that's an old message. Okay, I got no. Well, we got it straight, Jan. We're gonna send you the message tomorrow. We usually send it 5 or 10 minutes before we start.
Yeah,
so,
you have to send it earlier, that way he can
get set up.
practice.
Okay, we'll send it a little bit early for you, Jan, so you can get set up and everything. And so we'll get it straight tomorrow. Round train, BobbieD, who we got?
Terry Fleming.
You said
That's great, Sir Monroe.
Monroe, hey man, y'all give him his prop, man. Monroe said, I ain't gonna stop till I get to the top. In that rhyme. You gotta have, let me tell you this. One of the things I do, guys, to motivate me, to propel me, to give me that in life, you know, I make little sayings. You know, don't stop till you get to the top. Don't stop even if you drop. You know, stuff like that. And I make it as a mantra. And you know, the mantra is something you repeat over and over, and you put it in until you get it in your mind. And when you say that word, it like motivates you, get you up. So that's what I do a lot. And if you like me, when I wanted to succeed or something, I wanted it bad, and I just kept doing it. I might not know all the details to get it done, but eventually I get all the details. Because I got this. Even if I never was close to it. Eventually, I go up, and I eventually reach my goal. When you have a mindset like that, nothing is impossible. Let's go, Round Train BobbieD. Who we got?
Zan, man, do you need my email again?
We got you, Zan. We got you. Round Train BobbieD. Who we got?
Zan, the man, Blue Ranchers in the house. Let's go.
All my bluebirds in the house set.
Hoorah.
All my angels in the house set.
Hooray.
All my members in the house set. Hoorah! Round Train BobbieD. Who we got? Well, he did. Let's go. Terry Fleming, he said, all right, Zan the man in the house. And the man in the house ain't playing today. He'll be out tomorrow morning, and we're going to be a little bit stronger and a little bit longer. Let's go, right? Who we got?
Zan the man, Terry Fleming, he's in the house too. Let's go.
Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. Don't mess with the Rain Man. Don't mess with the Rain Man. He likes to make it rain, and we like to see him make it rain. Okay, let's go.
SML, whole lot of bro.
Bruja.
Huh?
Whole lot of bros from North Carolina in the building. I love it. Yeah, bro means brothers.
Okay.
She from the Philippines. Yeah, she don't know the American slang. You know, she just a Filipino girl. You know, she did that. You don't know that, bro. So yeah, whole lot of brothers. Yeah, hey, Carolina on my mind. You know, I was born in South Carolina. You know, yeah, I was born in South Carolina, and then I lived in. I'm tell you where I lived in the States. I lived in South Carolina. I lived in Georgia. I lived in North Carolina. I lived in Mississippi. I lived in Alabama. But I didn't live. I was in and out of Alabama almost because I had to go down. I lived right on the borderline of Mississippi and Alabama. That's why I said I lived there. But I was there a lot. And a couple of things. Anyway, but I lived all over, man. And so I appreciate people that are all over the South. I'm a Southern guy, you know what I'm saying? Hey, how about them Hawks? Don't tell me them. Go Hawks. Go Atlanta Hawks, Trae Young. Don't mess with Trae Young and Collins. They're going to take us to the top. They're going to the finals, y'all. Watch what I say, okay? My Hawks, and I don't watch basketball a lot. I only watch the basketball when the Hawks are doing good, and they're doing good this year. They're in the second round of the playoff. They beat the Bucks their first game, and I hope they beat them again. I hope they keep on. They need 4 games. They need 3 more games.
It's not final yet.
No, it's not final yet. They need 3 more games, y'all, to get into the NBA finals. If they could just make the final, they may not win the final, but they could just make the final, man. You talk about one happy camp. I wish I had a Hawks jersey. I put my jersey on today. Let's go right there, everybody. Who we got?
Monroe, you're right, BobbieD. As a Filipino is very sensitive, but it's okay because I am sensitive too. But we'll learn how to talk about certain things as she's my beautiful Manila lady.
That's it, man. You got to be able to work it out, talk it out, and not walk it out, not fight it out, you know, and you don't want to do that. You know, talk it out. That's the sensible adult way. And let me listen to me good on this. When you're dealing with a Filipino, a lot of times they have problems verbalizing how they feel because that's not stressed in the Filipino society for them to verbalize. Filipinas are taught to not verbalize their feelings, to hold it in, okay? And that's because they don't like causing waves in the family. So if something's affecting them, they just hold it in. And it's hard, man. When you got something on the inside, it's hard. So they hold their stuff in, and so you have to teach. That's what I have to do with Lisa. I had to teach Lisa D. Just talk to me. What's going on inside you? I need to know. And now she tell me everything. She tell me too much stuff. Like, okay, whatever. Please shut up. But you gotta teach them, man.
You don't want to listen.
I'm like, okay, I heard enough now. Let me go. Let's go right there, Bobby. Who we got?
Paul, what's up, Paul? What's going on, BobbieD?
Hey man, we riding strong in this place, man. You know how we do. We riding strong, we ride along. You know how we do. Hey man, good to see you, Paul riding train, BobbieD. Hey, Paul is always on the train. He's a train rider, been driving the train for a long time. He know what the love train is all about, and he love to get on the love train so he can get the L to the O to the B. Let's go ride train. What we got?
Xanderman, I got it.
Got it. Got it, man. Good. Got that. You got that pass. We got that link. Let's go round train, Bobby. Who we got?
Xanderman, Lisa, it's okay. I have it now.
Okay, got the link. Good. We're gonna send you this. Tomorrow. We'll send that link to the same place, and hopefully you'll get it.
A different link, right? Or
yeah, a different link. It's gonna be a different. It's never the same link. You got a different show. Come with the link.
Okay. Xanderman, he said tomorrow is going to be fun. Can't wait.
We're gonna have a good time tomorrow. I'm you know, I always have a backup topic because Xanderman, he might mess up again. I don't know. He gonna be all right. But I always have a backup topic. If I come on, man, I'll probably do mine first again and get out the way. Then I'm gonna let Zan get the rest of the topic. Okay. So y'all be ready now. Hey, I want you to pack the house tomorrow. Don't play, man. Don't play with this because it's some powerful teaching and powerful information you need to know about confidence. And Zan is the man, is the one that's gonna do it. Okay. He got a whole company and he teaches people how to be successful in their lives. He coaches them. You can be on the ground.
Interesting.
You can be on the ground. When Zan get through with you, you're going to be on the top, baby. That's what he do. He's a motivated, inspirational coach. Let's go. Round train by who we got?
Thank you so much,
sir. Thank you so much. Howard, Coop in the house. What's up, Coop? You all right, man? So got to say, yeah. What's up, Coop? Thank you so much for the donation to the nation. He said, what's up from Hawaii? Oh, Hawaii. All right. Hey, I tell you, man.
I miss Inez. She's from Hawaii.
Yeah, we got another, one of our train riders out there, Coop. Her name is Inez. Inez Decent. She's a nurse out there. We ain't seen Inez in several months, so she must be pretty busy. But we're so glad to have you. We got another person from Hawaii, y'all. Aloha. That's what we got to say. Aloha. Thank you so much for the donation to the nation, man. So good to see you, Coop. Always good to have you with us, man. We got to do a dance for Coop. Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation. Who we got, Lacey?
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
What was that?
Mr.
Oh
Howard.
my
Thanks so
God.
much, Coop. I appreciate it. At least you done messed the controls up. What are you doing, Lady? She done messed the controls up, y'all. Thank you so much, Coop, for the donation to the nation. More blessings. Much love. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
my
sir.
brother from another mother, all the way from Hawaii, man. You know, I've never been to Hawaii, but I hear it's beautiful there. They say that it's somewhat expensive, more expensive to live in Hawaii than the States. But you know, man, if you have a tropical climate like that, it'd be worth it to live there because you don't have to worry about the winter. I don't like cold weather. I really don't. You know, I'll deal with the hot weather. I don't like hot weather. I don't like the heat. But I can deal with the hot weather better than I can with the cold weather. So if you have a tropical climate, and I'm a beach type person. I always like to be by water. So Hawaii would be perfect for me. And hopefully one day me and Lisa D will get out there to see you, cool. Okay, man.
Let's go.
Okay, man. Okay. Let's go. Round train, Bobby. Who we got?
I know this name.
Lisa D. Enemy, sir, you have to join today. What are you wrong with you? Let's go. Round train, Bobby. Who we got? Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? Gun in the house, gun in the house, woo, gun in the house, gun in the house, woo. What's up, Gunny, man? He said, hello, all my peeps. What up to all? Hey, man, we doing good. So good to see you, Gunny. You made it on the train today. He's in the middle. He's not on the end. He's not on the top, but he's in the middle and playing like a fiddle. Let's go ride, Trey, about who we got.
Paul, yes, there's a big issue for me. I like my business to be my business.
Me too, man. That was Paul, you and me by like that on that. That was a serious issue for me. And Lisa D, you know, I always blamed her for talking, but every time I say, that's our business, let's handle our business. Anything I know, she done told somebody or something I told her not to. You know, but I realized that it wasn't her. It's how they are raised. They're raised to tell everything. They're raised to gossip. And in their society and in their culture, I found out that is expected. And if you don't do it, they'll think something's wrong with you. And I was pointing the finger at her, why are you telling my business? And I realized I was wrong. Because that's how this is a culture. It's a culture difference. And when I understood that, I pulled back on blaming her, you know, and I started saying, if you don't want something to tell myself, if you don't want people to know stuff, don't tell us something because you're going to tell that you can't hold water. And it's okay. I understand. Let's go round table. Who we got?
Martha Ace, congratulations. Monroe Smith.
Monroe ain't playing today,
#1.
man. Monroe ain't playing. I like to see people break to the top for the first time on the show because it tells me that we're getting out a message of positivity. We're getting out a message of consistency. We're getting out a message of perseverance. And when Monroe reached that, realized that he can be #1 on the show, he'll say, hey, man, I'm #1 on the love train. I could be #1 on my job. I could be #1 in my community. I could be #1 wherever, whatever it's desired to do. I can do it, man. I got a #1 mentality now. And he can transfer that to every area of his life. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation.
Paul.
What's up, Paul? He said, I always try to say to my Filipino not to worry about what others think about others are doing, but she always influenced people by, yeah, that's another thing, Paul. I could have talked to you about that. That's another trait. Filipinos are always concerned about what other people say about them or what other people think about them. Always. And that, to me, that's the furthest thing from my mind. I don't care what you say about me. Your word don't mean nothing to me. But to the Filipinos, it means a lot because They are societal people. They are group-minded group people. And so if they feel that the group is not liking them, that makes them feel bad. They want to do everything they can to be accepted, to be liked in the group. But me, I don't care. You can talk about me all you want. I don't give a no. I'm gonna say I don't care. But it really bothers them. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Raymond came
Raymond in the
from
house.
Facebook.
Coming to Facebook. Go ahead, Lucy.
He said, my bad habits. Number one, hate arguments, so I will walk away quick from someone I deeply love for peace of mind. Number two, I will suffer in silence and never tell my lady what bothered me in a relationship. Number three, I think I am intentionally sabotaging relationships for fear of commitment.
Now, those are powerful things. He just made three powerful statements, y'all. Three. We're gonna take out every last one of them. Okay. Number one. What's the first one? He said, I hate arguments, so I will walk away quickly from someone I deeply love and for peace of mind. You know what, Terry? In a way, that's good, because if you're at a point where the argument may cause an altercation physically, you want to walk away. However, if you have something inside of you, you need to get it out. If you can get it out in a peaceful manner, then it's fine. But if you feel you got to fight, argue, then it's time to walk away, compose yourself, and come back where you can talk about it in a peaceful way. So there's good and bad about that. Personally, I have been in a situation where I wanted to say stuff, but I couldn't say because I would get too angry. I had to calm down, walk out the way, get out the house, calm down, come back, and then I said, look, let's talk. You know, that's what you do. But if you can't say it peacefully, walk away. But if you can say it peacefully, it's best to talk and get those out, because whenever you hold stuff inside, it eats you up. It eats you up. Okay. And it hurts you emotionally, and then you wind up being burdened with an emotional baggage, trauma that you could never get out. Okay. Number two, I will suffer in silence and never tell my lady what bothered me in a relationship. Okay, that's not good. You want to be honest, you want to be open, and you want to be sincere. Now, there's always a right time to say things, and then there's always a bad time to say things. So you can hold it for the right time, but you don't want to hold it till eternity comes, okay? Because that means you're neglecting your mental condition, you're neglecting your emotional condition, you're neglecting your personality, your being. Okay? So that's the purpose of a relationship, so you can relate to each other, adapt to the changes of each other. If she don't know what's inside of you, she can't adapt to your changes. And so what happens is you'll wind up being split further because she don't know what you're going through, and you can't tell her. And so you get angry at her because she put you some stuff, but you can't tell her. Yeah. So you have to open up at some point in time. Number three, I think I am intentionally sabotaging relationship for fear of commitment. Okay, that's a huge one, Terry. Most men, not just African Americans, Caucasian, brown, blue, whatever, red. Most men have a fear of commitment. We say, you know what we say? Why I got to buy the cow when I can get the milk free? Why? Why, BobbieD? Why? Why is because you want to commit to one cow, okay? And you want one cow. You don't want 15 cows. You don't need that in your life, okay? And if you're the kind of guy you got to have every taste of this, taste that, you ain't ready to settle down. You just want to play the field. And if you're ready to play the field, don't mess with none of the cows out there, okay? So I'm telling you, man, fear of commitment is a huge roadblock in a lot of people's lives, not just with a relationship, on your job, in the community, with your family. You're afraid to commit. And the reason why you're afraid to commit, because you put yourself out in the open, and people see what you're all about. You're committing. And if you don't perform to those commitments, then you feel bad and people look at you. And so we're afraid that we cannot uphold the commitments. And we're afraid that when we get married, when it relates to marriage, or being fiance, engaged, we're afraid to tie. We don't want to be feeling that we're tied down to one individual. And if you feeling that way, you're not ready to marry. And so don't go around fooling these women that you're ready to marry and say, Again, you know, I might be thinking about it later on. You know, let's just do our thing right now. Now, be honest. Look here. We can be friends, but I ain't talking about no man. Be open and honest. Okay. Commitment is very important in any type of relationship if you want to be long term and everlasting. Let's go, round train, Bobby. Let's see who we got.
Xander, man, it's Friday here. Let me get set up.
Yeah, it's Friday, man. Let's go, round train. Who we got?
Xander, man.
Okay, man. Then I understand, man. We got to mix up. Let's go, Lizzie.
How do you read that name? Oro Divi. Oro.
Just call him Cheeto. Cheeto. CHTO.
Welcome to our love train.
What's up, Cheeto? He said, some Filipinos be so over proud with small stuff. Yeah, they do. Very small stuff, and they're very, very over proud, overbearing with it, you know. And that's just a cultural difference. It's a difference between our Eastern people think, Asian people think, versus how Western people think. You know, little things freak them out. Little small stuff. It was nothing to us, but it's a huge deal to them. You know, the whole show got to stop because they got angry about one little thing. Now they shut the whole show down until they get their feelings and emotions back in check. The whole show got shut down. Me, I might get a little pissed, you know, perturbed. But I ain't gonna shut the whole show down because it's not that big a deal. But to Filipinos, when you touch with their emotion, when you deal with their sensitivity, they gonna shut it down on you, buddy. Let's go, round train. Who we got?
Michael, coffee.
Need some coffee.
Lisa D and BobbieD, hello, maayong buntag, hapon, gabi, kumusta ka in Cebu from Nurse Mine?
Okay, Rako.
Okay, Rami, sir. Monroe, he said, thank you. Murphy Hayes, you're welcome. Michael, coffee, we need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD, hi. Top 5 vaccines for the month of June. Number 1, Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, Novavax.
Okay, guys, I took my Pfizer 2 weeks ago now, and I didn't have any side effects. Lisa D's gonna. Okay, I took my Pfizer, Lisa D, and I don't care how long you say. She said 1 week, whatever. I took my Pfizer, okay, and I'm happy with it, and so I got one more shot to go in July. I'll get my last shot, and I hope y'all be praying for me. I hope that second shot be all right for me. And Lisa D hasn't got hers yet. She had to wait now until they call her because she went down into the SMR and Pacific Mall and they were crowded, man, and she hadn't had no breakfast and stuff. And so we said, we'll just wait till they call her. That way she'll have a specific appointment time and date to go down there. And when she go down there and be in and out, boom, beep, because you got appointment. Roger, everybody, who we got? Murphy Hayes said, what up, Xander, man? You all right, man? Captain America on the call today. Captain America was one of my favorite comic book heroes. I used to like him. He always had a shield. That's the best thing I like about him was the shield, man. That Captain America. You know why I like the shield? Because that shield represented me as my lifestyle. When somebody said something to me, I let it bounce off of me. Boom, like, you can't do nothing. Words ain't gonna hurt me, man. You know, you can't stop me with your word. I got calls on everything. You think I'm playing with you? You get up, I wasn't big as your hand. I wasn't big as my finger. You see the finger right up? I wasn't big as my finger. I was small, I was short. I had no weight on me then. And every time I turn around, somebody wanted to try to bully me or push me up. They won't let me play in the game, man. I used to say, I won't play. And when football, I play touch football and stuff in the park and stuff. I'll be the last person they choose. You ain't. But when I got in the game, Lord. When I got in the game, I showed them what I was all about. Yeah, I did it. I ran that fight. Let's go right here about who we got. Michael Coffee. He said, listen, BobbieD. Hello. Top 5 effective rates for COVID-19 are Pfizer, 98%, Moderna, 96%, Johnson & Johnson, number 3, 94%, Novavax, 92%, AstraZeneca, 91%. That's right. And now you notice on the list, you didn't see what? You did not see Sinovac, you did not see Sinopharm, and you did not see Sputnik. Why, BobbieD? Why? Because those vaccines don't have the best efficacy rate. They just not that effective. Y'all remember a few days ago, there was a report that the people in Indonesia took some fine Sinovac, And next thing you know, after they took it, man, they still got the virus. You know what I'm saying? The efficacy rate of Sinovac and some of the other vaccines from various other countries are not good. So most people are telling people, if you get a vaccine, you need to get an American type vaccine, or we will not deal with you. Okay. One of our neighbors is a seafarer. What you mean, BobbieD? Seafarer. Seafarer. He's an overseas Filipino worker, and he got called up to go to work. And they told him, "Look here, buddy, you gonna come to work?" He said, "Yes, sir." Don't bring no Sinovac vaccine up in here. You need some Pfizer. They told you need to get American or you can't come. So, hey, American, those are the best. Let's go round train by who we got.
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD. Hello. If you have taken the Pfizer or Moderna COVID-19 virus vaccines, you need to take a booster shot next year.
Yeah, they're talking about getting a booster shot, and some of them say you might have to have it. Some of them say you might not. I don't know. But if I got to have it, I don't mind taking it, because Pfizer is good. Pfizer, Moderna, those are some of the best because they also not only do they take care of the COVID-19, but they're taking care of some of the variants, the Delta variant. Now, guys, they got a Delta Plus. That's even worse, Lisa D. The Delta Plus out there. So yeah, I'll take a booster if I need to, but Pfizer handles most of that COVID Delta Plus stuff, Delta stuff. Let's go round train about who we got.
Monkey, you're in the caboose today. Why you're not in number 2? Hello, Left Train crew. Got on the train late, riding the caboose.
Good to see you, Monkey. Round train about Lisa one night. Good to have you on the train.
Michael, coffee. Need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD. Hello. The Pfizer Moderna booster shots are for the Delta variants and other COVID-19 virus variants.
Okay. Well, hopefully, that goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen, that these viruses are not going away. Okay, they'll be with us, and so we have to adjust to their changing ways. They have a tendency to change, they mutate, and they get stronger and they get longer. And you know what we got to do? We got to get stronger and longer just with them to fight them. That's why we need the booster. Round train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation.
Monkey Ranch, King Arthur, he said, just cut the tail end of Xanderman. BobbieD, how Lisa D helps Xanderman. Just keep her away from the hard drive.
Lisa D, stay away from it. Don't put your hand on the hard drive. Leave it alone, okay? You done messed up Xanderman. She done messed up me, and she gonna mess up you.
I'm not showing up tomorrow because might be messed up again.
Leave this hard drive alone. Leave alone. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
John
Thomas in the house. B-John in the house. Woo, what's up, B-John? Good to see you. Good to see you. B-John. He said, good morning, BobbieD. Come on, TV, John. We got your donation, John. John sent a donation for July for the food drive. Got your donation, buddy. Just want to let you know that.
Thank you,
we're going. Thank you so much, man, for the donation to the night, to the food drive. Let's go. Roger, BobbieD. Who we got?
King Arthur. Thank you, SML, from taking the heat off me.
Hey, SML took the hit, man. Y'all ought to be thanking SML. SML, I'll be the oddball out today. I take the hit for you today, man.
You don't want to be a number 2.
Nobody don't want that number 2 spot, man. We give the number 2 spot to business, and we give them good. Let's go, right.
My dear, it is so scary if no more people want to comment because
Number 2.
Because they don't want to be number 2.
Number 2. Jeff won't do. Round train, BobbieD. Who we got? Round train, BobbieD. He said, Mr. in the house. Thank you so much for the donation to the nation. He said, real hard drive. Rest in peace, hard drive. Hey, Lisa smashed that hard drive. She broke it.
Every time I see the name SML, I can't get out.
And she tried to make SML buy her a hard drive. Can you believe that, man? She broke the hard drive. They won't get SML to pay for a new one. Thank you so much, Mr. Ride the Train, BobbieD. Thank you so much for the donation to the nation, man. We got to do that for Mr. Ride the Train. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. So what you trying to do?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Mr. Appreciate the donation to the nation. More blessings. Much love. Thanks so much, my brother from another mother. Let's go round train by BDC, one nation under. What love? Who we got?
King Arthur. Yes, Mr. Lisa D just have a bad luck with it.
Hey, I don't know what it is, man. The other day we went down to the car shop. We getting our car repaired. She like
That was it. I don't know what happened because might be the mechanic. What?
she like, and if I wasn't there, man, we would have to pay somebody though. I ain't gonna tell you, but anyway, it's another incident. Round train by BDC, one nation. Who we got? Mr. She said, fingers. She got them fingers, man. She got them fingers. They just linger and they mess up the hard drive. Let's go. Who we got?
Xanderman, King Arthur, you're good, King Arthur. Technical issues with StreamYard on my end. Tomorrow we will do the presentation.
I got you, man. Take your time, man. Do it right, tight, long, and strong. We're gonna wait for you, Zan, and I'm gonna let Zan go first. That's that way we'll make sure everything's straight. And then if Zan take up too much time, and then we do ride train. Okay, y'all with me? Let's go. Ride train. Who we got?
Terra Flaming. We are far enough away from the building that we were safe.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. So 200 yards, and he was safe. Okay, and so that's called 200 yards of grace, of the grace of God. Okay, because you was close. 200 yards is not a whole lot of distance, buddy. You know, with me, Lisa? Mm-hmm. Those rocks could have traveled and hit you. Mm-hmm. The building could have shifted and 200 yards away and got you. The Lord, the Most High God, said, look at him. My boy over there named Terry. Don't let them rocks touch you. That's how I think. That's how I thank the Lord, you know, because I think the Lord, when I got favored by God, that's how he protects me, and that's how he protected you. Let's go, Roger. Who we got?
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD. Hello. Japanese American Novavax vaccine for COVID-19 looks good. Waiting on CDC clearance to use in the USA.
I have heard that the Novavax is a very good one. The USA invested in Novavax as well as a lot of the other countries. And the investment that the United States put into people that's developing these vaccines paid off. They put millions of dollars in these companies' pockets to work and develop it, and it is paying off. So that's a good one. Ryan Train Bobby, who we got?
Zedman Murphy Hayes. Yes, sir. We all have a superhero in US.
Oh yeah, we all got it. We got a superhero in us.
And
we all have a superhero in us. And my superhero is named Jesus. Capital J-E-S-U-S. Jesus, nothing but the law, baby. Yeah, he's my Superman. Right, everybody, who we got?
By tomorrow morning is dedicated to StreamYard tutorials.
Okay, you get it, man. It took me a while to get it to me. Every now and then I mess up, and sometimes if I don't do it in a while, I'll be like, okay, wait a minute, let me see what we're supposed to do. When I get it, let's go round train, everybody. Who we got?
King Arthur. Okay, Zanderman. Just hope BobbieD keep Lisa D away from the computer.
I will have to tie her down. Get away. Let's go round train out and see what nation.
You have to let me in the restroom. Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD, hi. Did you know some Southeast Asian countries only letting in foreigners fully vaccinated with Pfizer and Moderna?
That's correct. I've heard that, Michael. Many of the countries will not allow you to enter their countries if you do not have a vaccine by Pfizer or Moderna or one of the American-made companies. You won't come in their countries. They're not allowing because they don't trust Sinovac and Sinopharm and Sputnik and all those others. They just don't trust them. And you know, in the case of Sinovac, rightfully so. We just saw an incident in Indonesia where many people were vaccinated with Sinovac and they came down with the disease. You know, so I would have ventured to say that You want to get the best in your arm and not the worst in your arm if you want to get a shot. Don't get nothing like Sputnik and don't get nothing like Sinovac that don't have the best efficacy rates. That is not to say that they're bad vaccines. No vaccine is bad because they, according to the World Health Organization, if you have an efficacy rate of 50% or more, it's okay. But if I were you, I would want the best, the highest efficacy rate I could get. And that's usually Moderna, Pfizer, or AstraZeneca, usually one of those. So try to get one of those if you can, but and they always say this, if you can't get nothing else, get what they got. Okay, let's go round trip. Who we got?
King Arthur, congrats to #1 Monroe.
Monroe wasn't playing.
Marty and Terry.
Monroe wasn't playing today. He said, "This is my time. Everybody will get out my way. This is my time, and I'm gonna ride this train." Let's go. Let's go round trip. Who we got?
Xander Man, BobbieD, I'll be ready tomorrow. Filipino time, 9 a.m. Same link, or will you send me another link?
We'll send you every time we do one. They create a new link. So we get a new show, new link. So it's gonna be another link, and I try to get it to you as quickly as I can. Give you some more time to get it. Get prepared as well. Round train, BobbieD, who we got?
Joshua Moore.
Joshua Moore, what's up, Joshua? You all right, man? So good to say, so good to say, so good to see ya. What's up? He said, BobbieD, is it true that real love in a relationship is unconditional? You're right, man. It's 100% true. Real love is unconditional. You know, if you love somebody, there's no limitations on your love. Love is unconditional. Love is limitless. You know, because love is action, man. You can never stop doing for someone when you love them. And people understand that love. If you have somebody and they say, "I love you," but ain't no buts on the love, baby. Either you love me or you don't. You love me or you don't. She loved me. She loved me not. She loved me. She loved me not. If you love me, that's all that matters. If you don't love me, you ain't no sense of us being together. Love is unconditional. One of the main loves we have in this world, we have an unconditional love with the Lord, our God. He loves us unconditionally. That's why he sent his son Jesus Christ on this earth to die and suffer for us. For 3 days, and the third day he rose. You know, love is unconditional, man. And so if y'all ain't got that, man, if you're in a relationship with this lady, say, "Yeah, JoJo, I love you, but you know, I can't do that for you. I love you, but no, you get sick, JoJo. Me, you got to split. I can't deal with no sick man, JoJo." And then she don't love you, man. Get rid of her. Okay, let's go round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Xanderman. Xanderman. Here's my Facebook.
Okay, get that, please, dude. We'll send him a Facebook link tomorrow. That way he'll get the link quicker than he would through email, and that's how we normally send you the links. Okay, we'll get it. We'll get it later on. Send me a friend request, Xander Man. Go to BobbieDix. Look for BobbieDix.
BobbieE.
BobbieE.
Space DIX.
Send me a Facebook request, and we'll be friends on Facebook. And then tomorrow I'll send you a link through Facebook Messenger. Okay, that's how we do that, and that way you'll get it like that. That's why we do with Markel. Markel gets on Messenger like that. We be buddies on Facebook. Round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Michael Coffee.
Need some coffee.
Lisa D and BobbieD. Hello. Countries with the highest rates of the COVID-19 Delta variant: India, Brazil, Portugal, South America.
Okay, yeah, South America, Brazil is bad, man. Right now, they're in bad shape. They're probably going to overtake the U.S. as having the most deaths. You know, the U.S. has 600,000. They're close, I think, like 4 or something like that, and they almost getting ready to overtake us. So, I want to give a big, great shout out to President Joe Biden, his whole administration, as far as handling this pandemic. We were in bad shape when they took over. We were in dire shape, okay? And they're pulling us out. Many of the states are now COVID-free. They come out with a vaccination, and it's awesome. And he said that July 9th, that we may not be able to reach that July 9th date of being 100% COVID-free, but we're trying. And so my hat's off to Joe Biden and his administration. But at the same time, I got to criticize until, okay, you know, I give you, when you do good, I'm gonna let you know you do good. When I think you need to do a little bit better, you're slipping up, I'm gonna let you know, Joe, you need to do a little bit better as far as your foreign relationships, okay? Your foreign Programs need to do a little bit better. When that meeting you had with Putin, that was what?
Yeah.
I'm telling you right. That meeting you had with Putin, Joe, I need to be a little bit stronger, okay? Putin is a killer. He ain't no man.
Stop.
Okay, let me listen.
Let's go. Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD. Hello. Indonesian nurses got really sick from getting the Chinese Sinovac COVID-19 vaccine. Talking about suspension there for Sinovac.
Okay, let's go. Ron Chain, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation.
Martha Hayes, what up, Sir King? Isn't it good to be a king?
It's always good to be a king, man. King for a day or queen for a day. Okay?
The queen, king.
He's king. He's king every day. Let's go. Ron Chain, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation.
Earl Johnson.
What's up, Earl? How you doing, brother?
up?
So good to see. So good to see. So good to see.
See
He
you.
said, Team Bobby, Team Double D. Hello, guys. What's up, man? You all right? So good to see you. Earl in the house. Earl the Pearl. Y'all remember Earl the Pearl Monroe? Do you remember Earl the Pearl? Y'all remember Earl. You remember Earl the Pearl. I'm gonna tell you about Earl the Pearl. Earl the Pearl, baby. That was one of the best basketball players. He's still living to this day. I used to love to see him play, man. He had an awesome crossover dribble, man. And then he had a fadeaway drop shot. Oh, man. It was a thing of poetry. It was a thing of beauty to see him play, man. Earl the Pearl Monroe. I'm going to start calling you Earl the Pearl. What's up, Earl? So good to see you. So good to see you. Murphy, hey, Round Trade, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation, under roof, one love. Who we got? He said, I've never been afraid of committing. I'm all about commitment. In a relationship don't want no games or half step. That's it, man. If you want somebody to play with you, play around with you, go all in. You all in or you all out. Which one you want to be? Ain't no in between. Ain't no sitting on the wall. But when you sit on the wall, you have a Humpty Dumpty fall. And all the king horses and all the king men can't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Don't sit on the wall with a woman and don't let her sit on the wall with you. Is she all in with you or she all out? Okay? That's it. Don't play no game with them. Look here. You want me or you want him? Which one you want? Huh? Do it just like that. Don't play no game with me, lady. You want me? Then you go all in with me. You don't want me? Then go on about you. I'm out. That's how you do. Let's go around here. Who we got?
Gunny, he said, the first two girlfriends I had were very touchy. I had to be careful of what it said and how it said it.
Yeah, you have to be careful when you know that you have a friend, a fiance, girlfriend, whatever, and they're real sensitive. You got to be careful because if you say the wrong thing, you're going to set out World War III. And then it's gonna be sometimes when you set the wars off, it's hard to calm it down. You never win the war, So you have to watch it. But at the same time, you don't want to get to a point where you can't be yourself, So there's a balancing act that you have to do, but you have to give and take with each other as well. Ryan Train, BobbieD, who we got?
Murphy, hey, Sinovac is Jesus.
Sinovac like water. Put the water in your. Let's go.
Sinovac.
Sinovac, yeah, Sinovac like little number one. All my members in the house say, rah! Let's go. Everybody hit the like from a woman. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. Hit that like. Come on now. Y'all can hit the like. Let's get them likes up. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. Hit the like button. Let's go.
Peace. Collage Confessor. What's up? Long time
What's
no
up,
see.
buddy? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see ya. He said, hello, Lisa D and BobbieD. It's been a while. I miss you guys. Hey, we miss you too,
I
bro.
miss you also.
I'm finna cry, man. I ain't seen you in a while. Don't be like that no more, man. I need to see you now sometime. We miss you, man. So good. I'm glad you was able to step in on the train today, man. Don't be a stranger, and we won't have to send out the long range for you, okay? Let's go around train, BobbieD. Who we got?
King Arthur. Rain Man, I'm going to bust one of your clouds with a monkey wrench and make it rain.
He gonna make it rain up in here, He gonna make it rain up in here, Let's go, Ron Train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Yeah,
Thank you so much, make it rain up in the place today. Make it rain in Spain on the train today. Ooh, that rhyme. Make it rain in Spain on the train today. Thank you so much, Mark. He said, monkey rain, make it rain up in here. I done bust the cloud. Thank you so much for the donation to the nation. We got to do damn for monkey rain. Gonna make it rain on Spain today, on a train today. Love, train. up there laughing at George Jefferson there. He was doing the mashed potato. You ain't never seen the mashed potato, Lisa? That's how he do the mashed potato. Thank you. Thank you so much. Much love, King Arthur. Appreciate the donation to the nation. More blessings. Much love. Thank you so much, brother. From another month. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Marfa Hayes. I could see the Chinese laughing at those who injected the trash bags.
Hey, man. Anything you see something made in China, you better watch out, man. I done bought so much stuff from online and it said made in China, and it messed, like it might work for a little bit. 2 or 3 days later, and I messed up. So I'll be very careful about anything come from China, man. I ain't trying to be mean to the people. I'm just telling you my personal experience. And more than likely, some of y'all had that same experience. Round tree, everybody needs to what nice. Who we got?
King Arthur, I'm putting out an APB on Perry Mason.
I know what's going on.
I've been checking my milk cartons for his picture.
He missing Ashley. He been near for a long time, man.
Yeah.
Anybody know Perry Mason out there? Tell him, look here, you need to get in touch with the train. Your people missing you, man. He been missing Ashley for a long time. I hope he's all right though.
I hope too.
I've been praying for him. We pray for everybody on the train.
But I saw his comments in the community tab.
Okay, so he's watching. He's commenting on the community tab and some of the videos. So he's probably okay. He just, sometimes we get caught up. We don't have time. And things happen in life. How the thing we live in this place called the world, Earth, and then this thing we live in called life happens. And so maybe he got some life stuff coming on. But let's pray he get back with him. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Xanderman just sent you a Facebook message.
Okay. We will acknowledge that message and we'll be friends. And then we can do. I'll send you the link tomorrow on Facebook Messenger, and that way you'll get it. Okay, really, you have ample time to set up. In fact, I try to do really early to give you ample time to set up and make sure you're in there. Okay, all right, man. So good to see you. Let's go.
Joshua, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the donation to the nation. Joshua boy, he said super sticker. Thank you, man. Hey. Thank you so much, Superfly. He's Superfly, Super Sticker. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that movie, Superfly? Man, that was one of the best movies. That was one of the best movies back in the day, man. And man, it was a nice Shaft. Remember Shaft too? Oh man, I'm going back, man. That was man. I was a kid watching that movie, and the reason why I liked him so much, you very seldom saw an African American with this melanin skin on the airwaves. And when you saw one, you pay anything to get in that movie. I don't see us, because we didn't see us, And then y'all remember Julia, Dion Carroll? She was the first African American woman on a TV program in the United States of a doggone America. She passed away, God bless her soul. And then you remember her son, I think it's called Corey Baker. Man, that was I used to want to watch that TV show so bad, and that did my heart so well to see people like us on TV, man. And then y'all remember Man from Uncle and the Bill Cosby show, remember that? Oh man, those stuff, man, I loved it. But I'm sorry, man, got drifted out track. We got to do a donation for the nation. Thank you so much. We got to do a dance for Terry, Joshua Moore. Let's go. Who we got?
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank you so much, Joshua. Appreciate the donation to the nation. More blessings. Much love. Thank you so much, my brother, from another month. Round Train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation.
Xanderman, Earl the Pearl played for the Knicks back in the 70s.
Earl the Pearl Monroe, man. He was one of my favorite players back in the day, man. He was a dribbler, man. He could dribble that ball, and he had a crazy crossover dribble, man. I mean, you would pay to see him do that crossover dribble, man. He sort of remind me. I don't know if y'all know Trey Young. Trey Young, that played for the Hawks, he sort of remind me of Trey Young. Trey Young sort of remind me of him. I mean, those of you that don't know, the Hawks is in the second round, and then we got 3 more games, and we will be in the NBA final. Okay, let's give it up for the Hawks. Yeah! Round Trey, Bobby, who we got?
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD, hi. Let's be glad Joe Biden got elected president. He has sent the Philippines about 40 million doses of Pfizer vaccine to help.
Yes, he sent 40 million. Before that, he sent like 220 million, and they got some more coming to the Philippines as well. So by far, the United States of America has been the most beneficial persons or country to the Philippines as far as the vaccine. They don't want to say it though. And we always give them money. Before that, we gave them beds, we gave them medical stuff, all kinds of stuff. And then we just recently gave them a whole bunch of military equipment, ships and tanks and stuff. I mean, but you never hear it, man. They never say nothing we do for them. But you let Russia come out here. Yeah. You let China come out here. Yeah, yeah. You know, so, you know, I don't know what it is, man, but we need to give credit where credit is due. Ryan Train, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation, what we got?
Michael Coffee, he said, Lisa D and BobbieD, hi. About 70% of American citizens have been vaccinated for the COVID-19 virus.
That's awesome.
Let's give thanks to Biden.
That is awesome. Congrats, Biden.
Yeah.
70%. Did y'all hear that, man? 70% of the United States in such a short time.
Vaccinated.
Biden took office in January. He didn't really get the vaccine out distributing until like what, February, March? And here it is, June, and 70% of American citizens in the USA have been vaccinated. That's awesome. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
And contrast that to where we are in the Philippines. Only about 5% of the Philippine people have been vaccinated. Okay, that's not good. You know, they're on a slow roll place. You know, at this rate, it'll be 2024. Sorry, man. It'll be 2023, 24 for vaccine everybody. But hopefully that pace will pick up in the Philippines. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby, you see One Nation.
BN, what's up?
BN, what's up, man?
Love Train,
So good to
sir.
see you. So good to see you.
He said, hello, just subscribe to your channel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, BN. We got to do a dance for BN, right? You subscribe to the channel. We got to do a dance for BN being a new subscriber. Let's go ahead.
The hottest working man in the business. I feel good.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
BN.
for subscribing, BN.
Thank you so much for the subscription, being a new subscriber. Welcome to the show, man. We appreciate you. You are much appreciated. Much love to you, my brother from another mother. Hope to see you again. Let's go. Who else we got?
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD, hi. As of the month of June, Chinese Sinovac 60% effective rate, Russian Sputnik 65% effective rate against COVID-19. That's low.
Yeah, that's low considering the others he mentioned were 90-some% plus. Okay, so I don't know about you, man, but if it comes to getting a vaccine, I want the ones that have the highest efficacy rate to be put in my veins rather than the lowest. Okay, you know, I'm not trying to speak bad about any vaccine, but I prefer to get the higher rated one. That's just my personal opinion. All right, that's it, Nidhi?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do the closing comments and then we're gonna be out, man.
Thank you guys for all the donations that you've given to us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
More
much.
blessings to
More
you
blessings,
all.
much love.
And thank you for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Chaya!
Chichipaya. Our Facebook fan page is called The Philippines Connection. Please like the page. And you can also follow us on Instagram at BobbieD Life in the Philippines. Look in the video description for media information. If you are viewing the live stream as recorded, replay allow the ads to run during the video. We have free Android app in Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you are a veteran,
You can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information as of January 1, 2020, all veterans with a VA card will have access to them. While we're talking about benefits, veterans rather, let me say that we had an awesome show with Markel on the show yesterday. Also, I want to mention to you, those of you that are living in the Philippines, if you're a veteran, you can now call the VA in Manila and set up an appointment for your vaccination. According to Markel, he gave us a scoop yesterday. They are now giving vaccinations to veterans in Manila at the VA. Okay? Go ahead, Lizzie.
And Love Train Nation, we now have merchandise available for purchase. Check them out at lifeandfeelbobbied.com.
Go ahead and get you a hat, cup, t-shirt. We got all that out there, man.
Gator?
We don't have a gate. They took the gators off. I'm gonna put some more stuff out there. And guys, I'm getting ready to do another design. I'm gonna do a Love Train design on a t-shirt and on a cup. It'll be our Love Train logo, and it's gonna be the bomb when I get through it. I had some samples, but I wanna perfect it. I want it to look real nice. Okay. When I get that, I'm gonna show you how it is. I want you to order some stuff. Okay. I need you to order you some mugs out there. I need you to order you, give them some gift. Give it to a gift. Give it to your girlfriend. Send it to your girlfriend. You don't want it? Send it to your girlfriend. Order your t-shirt. Send it to your girlfriend. Okay. They will appreciate you. Let's go.
Let's
closing clips, y'all. We're gonna do our closing clips.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
Oh. All right, guys. It's been real. We got to go.
go.
This is BobbieD.
And the two Queen Lisa D.
Say take care.
God bless.
And
Peace.